we chant, begging God for Abhishti and Piti. Om Shanno Devirabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyorabhi Sravantu Naha. Indra Sparsha, touching only in the sacramental water. Om Vapa Om Pranaha Pranaha Om Chakshuhu Chakshuhu Om Shrotram Shrotram Om Nabhihi Om Hridayam Om Kantaha Om Shiraha Om Bahubhyam Yashobalam Om Kartara Prishte. Marjana touching again with sacramental water. Om Bhuhu Punatu Shirasi Om Bhuvaha Punatu Netrayo Om Swaha Punatu Kanthe Om Mahaha Punatu Hridaye Om Janaha Punatu Nabhyam Om Tapaha Punatu Padayo Om Satyam Punatu Punaha Shirasi Om Kham Brahma Punatu Sarvatra. Pranayam with both sets of palm we touch as we chant. Om Bhuhu Om Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Mahaha Om Jana Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Bhuhu Om Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Mahaha Om Jana Om Tapaha Om Satyam Om Bhuhu Om Bhuvaha Om Swaha Om Mahaha Om Jana Om Tapaha Om Satyam. Aghamarshana mantraha Om Ritancha Satyancha Bhidhatapaso Jayayata Tato Ratriya Jayata Tataha Samudro Arnavaha Om Samudrar Arnavad Adhi Samvatsaro Ajayata Ahoratrani Vidadhat Vishwasya Mishato Vashi Om Surya Chandrama Sabdhata Yatha Purvam Akalpayat Dvivam Cha Prithivim Chantariksham Atho Swaha. Manasa Parikrama. Om Prachi Dik Agnir Adhipati Rasito Rakshita Ditya Ishavaha Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshutribhyo Nama Ishubhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dvishtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam vo jambhe dadmaha. Om Rakshina Digindro Dhipatistirashiraji Rakshita Pitravaishavaha Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshutribhyo Nama Ishubhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dvishtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam vo jambhe dadmaha. Om Pratichi Digvaruno Dhipatihi Pritako Rakshita Namaishavaha Tebhyo Namo Dhipatibhyo Namo Rakshitribhyo Nama Ishubhyo Nama Ebhyo Astu Yosman Dvishtiyam Vayam Dvishmastam vo jambhe दद्मः ॐ उदीची दिक्सोमोऽधिपतिः स्वजो रक्षिता शनिरीशवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईश्वभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतिः कल्माशग्रीवो रक्षिता वीरुधा ईशवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिग्बृहस्पतिरधिपतिः श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमीशवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईश्वभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तं वो जम्भे दद्मः Upasthana. Feeling the living presence of God. After having a direct vision of Him, we chant Om Udvayam Tamasaspari Swaha Pashyanta Uttaram Devam Devatra Suryam Aganma Jyotiruttamam Om Urutyam Jatavedasam Devam Vahanti Ketavaha Drishe Vishwaya Suryam Om Chitram Devanam Uragananikam Chakshurmitrasya Varunasya Agnehi Apradya va prithvi antariksham Surya Atma Jagatastasya Swaha Om Tatshakshurdevahitam Purastat Shukramucharat Pashyema Sharadaha Shatam Jivema Sharadaha Shatam Shrinuyama Sharadaha Shatam Prabhavama Sharadaha Shatam Adina Hasyama Sharadaha Shatam Bhuyasya Sharadaha Shatat Bhuyasya Sharadaha Shatat Bhuyasya Sharadaha Shatat Atha Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantra. With clasped palms above head we chant Om Bhurabhuvaha Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Om Bhurabhuvaha Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat O soul of life, the holy King of kings, O God of all the regions high and low, O Lord of joy, whose glory nature sings, who shapes the earth and lets the mortals grow. We seek thy blessed feet to meditate upon thy glorious form of holy light. The gloom of sins we hate, and makes the souls of righteous people bright. My heart, O Father, meekly prays to thee, to win thy grace, to make me good and wise, and bless my mind with knowledge full and free, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. Om Bhuta Bhuvaha Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. He Ishwar Dayanidhe Bhavat Kripayanena Japopasana Dikarmana Dharma Artha Kama Mokshanam Satyaha Siddhir Bhavena. Tata Ishwar Namaskuriyan. Om Namaha Shambhavaya Cha Mayo Bhavaya Cha Namaha Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Namaha Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha. He Mangalesha Shankar Mangal Karo Hamara Pawan Prakasha Paye Paramadya Punya Dwara Parijana Pai Pilato Avadara God Dani Teri Sharan Mein Aaya Hai Bhakt Yah Bhavani Ab Ant Mein Prabhu Ji तुमको नमन करे हम वेदों के ज्ञान द्वारा जीवन सफल करे हम जीवन सफल करे हम जीवन सफल करे हम. And now I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace, and Lord of bliss divine. Thy grace supplies to burning hearts abound. Thy blessings in my right desire shine. I also thank thee for thy rule benign, thy kind protections and thy blessings sweet. And those who are the dreaded foes of mine, I lay them humbly at thy gracious feet. Yes, God, I lay them humbly at thy gracious feet. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Iti Sandhyopasana Vidhi Samaptaha.
Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
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 It's very nice seeing all of you here today. I expect more people coming in later. Our son Akash is doing his birthday today, and Akash has chosen this Mandir year after year to come do his birthday, and the actual day went by. Because of me going out and because of so many people booking dates, we couldn't accommodate him. but we are now accommodating him belatedly, and we apologize to him. He's a tremendous community worker, and today we will honor him. Through him, some devotees will be coming. Also, dear Reverend C. Paul is expected here today. He wrote a book about Indians in Guyana, and I'm on world TV, so we can't talk racism, but we can talk Indians. There's nothing wrong about talking about what's happening to people in Guyana. And Reverend C. Paul has written a very good book documenting what has happened or what has been happening to Indians for the past years. So that gentleman is coming. A few people will be coming a little later with him, and we will have to acknowledge them. They are guests, and I am preparing a very special pravachan today, and I need time to focus. So Pandit Atmananji will continue leading us. Children, can you all graciously come off, and can you sit yourselves the way you should be? May I ask Nishtha and her brother to manage the kunda for me today, Bahindaro? Would you care to sit the opposite side, if it's okay? No? Okay. All right. Nishtha and, oh, but I had promised the two Jivas. Oh, hold a minute, Nishtha. The two Jivas, can you stand? Are you all willing to manage the kunda today? And then I say, are you ready and willing and able to manage the kunda today? Not today? I didn't hear you. Oh, you're trying to be nice to them. Okay, Didi Nishtha, go give her a hug and say, thank you for being so nice to me. Normally people are not nice to me in this mandir. Okay, very nice. Very good. Both of them. You know, the friendships they build here when they move on. She's in college already. That older one, this one is going on. And they move away. They will call each other on Bhagwan Diwali Day. And they will leak a tear. What nice times we spent in Gurukul. So you know what, brothers and sisters? This is not pravachan time. The past is gone and the future is not here. The past is gone and the future is not here. We are living in the present. So value the present. Value your relationships. Value the love that you should be sharing with each other. And when you're ready to leave this mandir, smile. Say nothing hurtful to anybody. Don't put anybody down. Everybody deserves to enjoy the sun that comes from Father Sun and the fertility and beauty that comes from Mother Earth. We're all in this together. So, Beta, you're going to do a good job, all right? Avinash, it's not that I took you away, but I want to give others a chance to. All right, our son Akash, please come. And if you want, if your mom is here and or dad or anybody, you can bring them to sit with you. Make place for Body Akash. Pandits. Also, brothers and sisters, Saturday coming is, watch me if you can, a minute more, volume 3 of this book. Is it coming? Volume 3 of this book is going to be released on Saturday, this book, the Ved book. We have 2 volumes. Ship, do you have a green one? There was one here. Somebody must have borrowed it permanently. There are 2 volumes out. The 3rd volume is coming out. All right? And I think volume 1, the green covered one, is more or less sold out. I don't know if they have an extra copy. But the 3rd volume is coming out, and we'll be studying that book for 2-3 hours on Saturday, beginning at 10 o'clock. All right? And I'm inviting all of you to come. When? Tell me which day?
Saturday.
What time? 10 o'clock. Come a little early because Saturday you might have a parking challenge. You don't have any more. It's done. So we'll have to reprint. All right. Next thing quick. I have an extra minute. And Sunday, listen again, next week Sunday is open air out there, multi-kund Havan Yajna. And Mahanta stand, and Sarjiva stand, will be coming around to write down the names of all those who will be taking kundas. Let more people come in, and then they'll start during Hawan. They'll write your name and your telephone number. Now, if you have a WhatsApp number, give them the WhatsApp number rather than the home number, and they'll put WA, WhatsApp, so I can enter your name in my database. All right. The next thing, one last thing, please ensure you take a kund, and I will be looking at the name. When you're ready to go, I will see a list, and I'll see whom I have to call. All yesterday, I was on the phone calling. I wish Pandita Indrauti and Pandita Atmanan can help me with the calling, because I wouldn't be here all along. And it shouldn't be when I'm here the thing looks good, and when I'm gone everything collapses. Pandita Atmanan, Pandita Indrauti, Pandita, what's her name, Gayatri, and all the Panditas, 10 to 12 is not the time alone for you to be Pandit. Pandit is every day of the week. So please help, and let us make this a success. All the Pandits.
प्रहारार्धे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे कलियुगे कलिप्रथम चरणे अस्मिन् विरोधकृत् विक्रम संवत्सरे वैशाखमासे कृष्णपक्षे रविवासरे द्वितीयातिथौ चैत्रनक्षत्रे गर्भकरणे व्याघात योगे क्वींस नगरे न्यूयॉर्क प्रदेशे अमेरिका देशे महर्षि दयानंद गुरुकुले आर्य समाज मंदिरे अयं साप्ताहिक सत्संगः प्रारभ्यते अयं साप्ताहिक सत्संगः प्रारभ्यते अयं साप्ताहिक सत्संगः प्रारभ्यते.
Give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pandits. You may now go back to your positions. All right. Thank you very much. Akash, is there anybody else you want to sit with you? Is anybody else who would, Didi? Anybody else wants to sit on the stage and make it look filled? Bauji Daro, I know I have to do an offering for you. Go up. Shiv Prasadji will give you a bench because she wants to do an offering. Please come up. Thank you very much. You'll sit at the other side. And I want somebody to sit next to Akash. Now, let me tell you something. When a youngster doesn't have a mom and or a dad, it's very nice when you and I can fill that empty spot in their lives. So if anybody wants to sit on a, would you like to? I thought you wanted to. What's your name, young man? What's your name? What's your name? I can't. Nigel? Andy? Okay, yes. Who? Who is his friend? Kiran? Are you Akash's brother and friend? You don't want to sit. You got to take care of some, sir. How about the young man next to you? I really think you all love the Akash. Oh my goodness. All right. Yes. Where is Amit? Oh, Amit, you're here? Would you need a bench? Go. Very nice, Amit. God bless you, son. Pandit Atmananji, I'm not done yet with the pravachan. All of us placing our right palm into our left palm. Kavita, I'm very happy you're here today, Beti. Sai, please ensure that Kavita always has a mic. She needs to rise even higher. Her mic must not be taken away. All of us, Om Amrito Pastaranamasi
Swaha.
Om
Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yashaha Shrirmai Shrihi Shrayatam Swaha.
Athanga Sparshaha. I just do this one more. Every other day I get a call. Oh God, and I can't tell you what the call is. It's very saddening. But oh God, may I eat right, speak right, think right, and exercise right, that sickness not come my way. All of us touching.
Om Vamaaste Astu.
Continue.
Om Nasur Me Prano Astu. Om Akshanor Me Chaksharastu.
All of us.
Om Karnayor Me Shrotramastu. Om Bahur Me Balamastu. Om Urvorma Ojo Astu.
All over.
Om
May all my body limbs be strong. If you care, you may clasp your palms or you may put them like this on your knees. But let's all pray to God. Page 107, let's all pray to God. God, give me the right emotions inside. Flawed and negative emotions can make you sick. Oh God, give me positive emotions on the inside. All of us, Panditatma.
Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhadram Tana Asuva. Om Hiranya Garbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jatah Patireka Asit Sadadhar Prithvi Dhyamudema Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Ya Atmada Baladayasya Vishwa Upasate Prashisham Yasya Deva Yasya Chayamritam Yasya Mrityuh Tasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Yah Pranato Nimishato Mahitvaika Idraja Jagato Babhuva Ya Ishe Asya Dvipadasya Tushpadaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Ya Atma Om Ye Nadyo Ugra Prithvi Chadridha Yena Swahastabhitam Yena Nakaha Yo Antarikshe Rajaso Vimanaha Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Prajapate Natvadetanyyo Vishwajatani Parita Babhuva Yat Kamaste Juhumastano Astu Vayam Syama Patayorairnam. Om Sanno Bandhura Janita Sadvidhata Dhamani Veda Bhuvanani Vishwa Yatra Deva Amritamana Shanas Tritiye Dhaman Adherayanta. Om Agni Nayat Supatharaya Yasman Vishwani Deva Vayonani Vidwan Yuyodhyasmat Juhorarnameno Bhuishtante Nama Uktim Vidhema. हे सकल जगत के उत्पत्ति कर्ता, समग्र ऐश्वर्य युक्त शुद्ध स्वरूप, सर्व सुखों के दाता परमेश्वर, आप कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुर्गुण, दुर्व्यसन और दुखों को दूर कीजिए। जो कल्याणकारक गुण कर्म स्वभाव वाले पदार्थ है, वे सब हमको प्राप्त कराइए। O God, O Creator of this universe, O radiant cause of all manifestations, do remove from us all that is difficult in our experience and all tendencies to transgress your laws, and bring unto us all that is beautiful, benevolent, and auspicious. O Prajapati, O Master of this entire creation, no one except you can supersede the creatures of this visible world and of other invisible worlds. May those desires for which we come to your shelter be fulfilled. May we be masters of earthly and heavenly riches. Iti Shwara Stuti Prarthanopasana Prakaranam Atha Swasti Vachanam Om Agni Mide Purohitam Yajasya Deva Mritrijam Hotaram Ratnadhatamam Om Sanah Piteva Sunave Agni Supayano Bhava Sacha Swarnaha Swastaye Om Swasti no Mimitam Ashvina Bhagaha Swasti Devya Aditiranarvarnaha Swasti Pusha Asuro Dadhatunaha Swasti Dhyava Prithvi Sechetuna Om Swastaye Vayu Upabravamahe Somam Swasti Bhuvanasya Yaspati Brihaspatim Sarvaganam Swastaye Swastaya Adityaso Bhavantu Naha Om Vishve Devano Adya Swastaye Vaishwanaro Vashuragnihi Swastaye Deva Avrantu Vrivavaha Swastaye Swasti no Rudraha Padman Hasaha Om Swasti Mitra Varuna Swasti Patye Revati Swasti na Indrascha Agnischa Swasti no Adhite Kridhi Om Swasti Pantha Manucharema Surya Chandrama Saviva Punardhata Nata Janata Sangame Mahi Iti Sanshepatah Swasti Vachanam Atha Shanti Karanam Om Shanna Indragni Bhavata Mavobhihi Shanna Indra Varuna Ratahavya Shamindra Soma Suvitaya Shanyoho Shanna Indra Pushana Vajasato Om Shanno Bhagaha Shamunah Sanso Astu Shannaha Purandihi Samusamdurayah Shannaha Satyasya Suryamasya Sansaha Shanno Aryama Purujatu Astu Om Shanno Dhata Shamurdhartano Astu Shanna Uruchi Bhavatu Swadhabhihi Shanrodasi Brihati Shanno Atrihi Shanno Devanam Suhavani Santu Om Shanno Agnira Jyotiraniko Astu Shanno Mitra Varuna Vashvinasham Shanna Sukritam Sukritani Santu Shanna Ishiro Abhivato Vataha Om Shanno Dhyava Prithvi Purvahutau शमन्तरिक्षं दृश्येनो अस्तु शन्ना औषधिर्वरिणो भवन्तु शन्नो वज्रस्पतिरस्तु जिष्णुः ॐ शन्ना इन्द्रो वसुभिर्देवो अस्तु शमादित्येभिर्वरुणः सुशंसः शन्नो रुद्रो रुद्रेभिर्जलाशः शनस्वस्ताग्नाभिः शृणोतु ॐ शन्नः सोमो भवतु ब्रह्मशन्नः शन्नो ग्रावाणः समुसन्तु यज्ञाः शन्नः स्वरुणामितयो भवन्तु शन्नः प्रस्वाशमवस्तु वेदिः
अथ शिवसङ्कल्प mantra. We go to the gas station to fill up our gas tank so our car could continue running. We come to this gas station in this mandir to fill up on our mind so we can have beautiful and benevolent thoughts. When our thoughts are destabilizing, they're no longer beautiful, they're no longer benevolent, they destabilize us. We suffer from agony and pain and frustration and affliction, which is the universal problem stalking all mankind. Come, brothers and sisters, for you to have beautiful and benevolent thoughts, you need to connect to a source. The way when you want gas, petrol, you need to connect with a source. Unless that hose goes into your gas tank, you will not have gas. Unless you connect with the divine source of beauty and benevolence, you will not have beauty and benevolence. Clasping all of us. Oh, Betty, can you come down one scale? Om Yajagrito
Duramudaiti Devam
Tadu Suptasya
Tadu Suptasya Tathaivaiti Durangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu Om Yena Karmaya Paso Manishano Yajne Kridvanti Vidhate Shudhiraha Yede Purvam Yakshamantaha Prajana Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu Om Yat Prajnanamutacheto Dhritischa Yajyotirantaramritam Prajasu Yasmanarite Kinchana Karma Kriyate Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu Om Yenedam Bhutam Bhuvanam Bhavishyat Parigrihitam Amritena Sarvam Yena Yajastayate Saptahota Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu Om Yasmin Richaha Samayajumshi Yasmin Pratishtitharathnabha Vivaraha Yasmin Schitam Sarvamotam Prajana Tanme Manaha Shiva Sankalpamastu Om Susharathirashvani Vayan Manushya Nene वीरवाजिनैव हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यजचिरं जविष्ठम् तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु.
No fear for us, O God, whether it is daytime or nighttime. No fear for us whether we see somebody we know or we don't, the person we don't know. Oh God, when fearlessness comes in our heart, then we have the ability to smile with all of your creation. All of us. Om Abhayam
Mitrar, Abhayam Amitrar, Abhayam Jatar, Abhayam Parokshar, Abhayam Naktam, Abhayam Divanaha, Sarvasha, Mama Mitram Bhavantu, Sarvasha, Mama Mitram Bhavantu, Iti Sanshepataha, Shanti Karanam, Athali Pradipanam,
Bacche Papa ke
Naveen se
for a minute. Naveen, may you feel the inner compulsion to connect with God. Bahuji Daro, it's your wedding anniversary and you didn't plan on sitting today, but I asked you, may you feel the inner compulsion to connect with God. Amit, may you feel the inner compulsion to connect with God. Mahanta and Sarjiva will be coming around to take names. Sarjiva, you continue with your photographs. I think she can handle both sides for now. All of us. Bacche Papa ke karmo se, Bacche Papa ke karmo se,
Sada Shubha Karma Kare, Kare Dur Burai se, Kare Dur Burai se, Sab hai mehman yahan, Sab hai mehman yahan, Karke jo bhalai gaye, Unka gungan yahan, Unka gungan yahan, Bhagwan ko yaad kare, Bhagwan ko yaad kare, अनमोल है जीवन ये, नहीं से बर्बाद करे, नहीं से बर्बाद करे, नहीं से बर्बाद करे.
I, Akash, in the company of my loving brothers and sisters, Bhauji Daro and our entire family, I kindle this fire, O God, this sulfur-generated fire, and I see in this fire the flame of God's wisdom, God's guidance, and I ask for this guidance to be with me all throughout my life.
Bhurvuvah Swaha,
Om Bhurvuvah
Swaryoreva Bhumna, Prithvi Vavarna, Tasyaste Prithvi Deva Yajini, Prishthe Agnim Mana, Dhammana Dhyaya Dadhe.
All of us fanning, send our right hand forward.
Om Udbhudya Swaragni Pratijagrahi, Omishta-pute samsrije dhamayancha, Asmin sadhaste ajuttarasmin, विश्वे देवा यजमानश्च सीदता
देवाश्च
यजमानश्च सीदता
मयन्त
इद्मा आत्मा जात वेधस्तेने ध्वस्वावर्धस्व चेधावर्धाय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ समिधाग्निम् ध्रुवस्य तघृतय बोधयतातिथिम् अस्मिन् हव्याजुहोतन सुसमिधाय शोषिषे घृतं तीव्रं जुहोतन अग्नये जातवेदसे स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम तन्त्वा समिभिरङ्घिरो घृतेन वर्धायामसि बृहदशोचाय विश्य स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये अङ्गिरसे इदन्न मम अथ पञ्चघृत् आहूतयः ओमायन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेधस्तेने ध्वस्वावर्धस्व चेधावर्धाय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधाय जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ आयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेधस्तेने ध्वस्वावर्धस्व चेधावर्धाय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ आयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेधस्तेने ध्वस्वावर्धस्व चेधावर्धाय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम ॐ आयन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेधस्तेने ध्वस्वावर्धस्व चेधावर्धाय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम fifth and final ओमायन्त इद्मा आत्मा जातवेधस्तेने ध्वस्वावर्धस्व चेधावर्धाय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मा वर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा इदम् अग्नये जातवेदसे इदन्न मम अथ जल प्रसेचनम्
Akash, can you and Amit kindly stand? Nishtha, Body Akash will do 2 sprinklings and Body Amit will do the other 2 sprinklings. May consent come for you, Akash, to live a harmonized and a harmonizing life. May you be harmonized and may you help others be harmonized in your fine arts classes your dancing and your music classes. May you inspire many younger people to come forward and not be subject to the tension that living in this city brings about. May you give them a sense of purpose and belonging. And Amit, may you see your mom and dad. I think your mom is celebrating her wedding anniversary sometime. May you see your mom and dad remain in good health with smiles on their faces for many more years to come. Bendang Akash, apalitatmanan Om.
Om Adite Anumanyaswa. Om Anumate Anumanyaswa. Om Saraswati Anumanyaswa. Om Deva Savitah Prasuvayajam Bhagaya Divyo Gandharvah Etapuhu Etamunah Punatu Vachaspatir Vachamunah Swadatu. Offering ghee, north, south and center.
May your mommy and your daddy continue inspiring you, Akash. And Amit, may your mom and dad continue inspiring you. Om Agnaye. Om Agnaye
Swaha. Idam Agnaye Idanna Mama. Om Somaya Swaha. Idam Somaya Idanna Mama. Om Prajapataye Swaha. Idam Prajapataye Idanna Mama. Om Indraya Swaha. Idam Indraya Idanna Mama. Athagrit Samagri Ahutayah. One side ghee, one side is samagri. Om Suryo Jyotir Jyoti Suryaha Swaha. Om Suryo Varcho Jyotir Varchaha Swaha. Om Jyoti Suryaha Suryo Jyoti Swaha. Om Sajurdevena Savitra Sajurusha Sendrovatya Jushanah Suryo Vedu Swaha. Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotir Agnihi Swaha. Om Agni
Varcho
Jyotir Varchaha Swaha. Silent chant. Om Agni Jyotir Jyotir Agni Swaha. Om Sajurdevena Savitra Sajuratrendyo Vatya Joshano Agnirvedu Swaha. Om Bhuragnaye Pranaya
Swaha.
Idam Agnaye Pranaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhuvarvayave Panaya Swaha. Idam Vayave Panaya Idanna Mama. Om Swaradityaya Vyanaya Swaha. Idam Adityaya Vyanaya Idanna Mama. Om Bhurbhuvaha Swaragni Varivardityebhyah Pranapanyanebhyah Swaha. Idam Agni Varivardityebhyah Pranapanyanebhyah Idanna Mama. Om Apo Jyotirso Amritam Brahma Bhurbhuvaha Swaro Swaha. Om Yamedham Devagaraha Pitaraschopasate Dayama Madhya Medhayagne Medhavinam Kuru Swaha. Vishwani Parasuva Yad Bhadram Tanna Asuva Swaha Om Agni Naya Supadharaya Yasman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yuyodhyasmajyohorarnameno Bhuishkante Namamuktim Vidhema Swaha Atha Purnahuti Rupa Agaram Ajyabhag Ahutayah Om Agnaye Swaha Idam Agnaye Idanna Mama Om Somaya Swaha Idam Somaya Idanna Mama Om Prajapataye Swaha Idam Prajapataye Idanna Mama Om Indraya Swaha Idam Indraya Idanna Mama Om Bhuragnaye Swaha Idam Agnaye Idanna Mama Om Bhuvarvayave Swaha Idam Vayave Idanna Mama Om Swaradityaya Swaha Idam Adityaya Idanna Mama Om Bhurbhuvah Swaragni Varivadityebhyah Swaha Idam Agni Varivadityebhyah Idanna Mama
Happy birthday to you and best wishes to. 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 We'll take Bari Akash first. तेरा आज जन्मदिन तुमको मुबारक हो आज जन्मदिन आज जन्मदिन आज जन्मदिन आज जन्म तेरा आज जन्मदिन मुबारक हो तेरा आज जन्मदिन मुबारक हो Happy birthday to you and best wishes to you. Happy birthday to you and best wishes to you. Can you let this sister here? And best wishes to you. Happy birthday to you and best wishes to you. Happy birthday to you and best wishes to you. Happy birthday to you and best wishes to you. तारे कितने नील गगन पे तारे 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 कितने नील गगन पे तारे तेरी उम्र हो इतने साल जितने नील गगन पे तारे तारे हाँ तारे कितने नील गगन पे तारे Bring that Nishka Bring that dupatta for Mataji go Oh, she has. Tare, tare, kitne Akash, this Gurukul has the highest respect for you, son, especially in view of the contribution you're making to this great city of New York, perhaps tri-state, I'm not sure, but at least this great city of New York. And we all come together today, especially people like Mataji, Renuka and Bhai Shiv and others who are leaders of this mandir, Bahin Jamie and others. we all come together and we ask God for you to be blessed, that you can continue excelling in your skill and in your art form, and you can pass that down to your students. Wherever your mom and your dad are, and I believe they're in Guyana, when you call them today and you talk to them, tell them Mom is here? Oh, that's Mom? Oh, hi Mom, how are you? Namaste. I didn't know. Very good. I wish I had a young mom again, but my mom is gone. What's your name, Mom? Rihanna? Rihanna? And were you all right, good. All right, good. Thank you. So Rihanna, your son will go around the fire, and when he comes near to you, you shower petals on him. Pandita Indravati and Pandita Gayatri, can you sprinkle holy water on them, please? Lage. That's a great quality in you, Kavita. Asha, aren't you happy that your younger sister can jump from scale to scale with me? Where is she? Yeah, very nice, Kavita. I'm so proud of you. श्रवण भक्ति की गाथा क्या ये है संतों की वाणी. Slowly. माता पिता के चरणों पे न्यौछावर की जिंदगानी. Asha, take the mic. अरे माता पिता के चरणों पे न्यौछावर की जिंदगानी. Slowly, Akash. Da 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 da. पानी लाने चले श्रवण आवाज ने धोखा खाया. जो ही डुबोया नदी में लौटा तीर कहीं से आया. हिरण के बदले दशरथ जी ने श्रवण का खून बहाया. पहुँचे जब आकर देखा तड़पड़ाई भाई. माता पिता के चरणों पे न्यौछावर की जिंदगानी. गले लगा के श्रवण की काया. अरे करने लगे विलाप. मरोगे बेटा बेटा करके दिया अर्जुन को श्राप. अरे सोच रहे दशरथ जी मन में. अरे कैसे जागे पाप. छोड़ गए दुनिया को दोनों बन गई अमर कहानी. छोड़ गए दुनिया को दोनों बन गई अमर कहानी. अरे माता पिता के चरणों पे न्यौछावर की जिंदगानी. श्रवण भक्ति की गाथा क्या ये है संतों की वाणी. माता पिता के चरणों पे न्यौछावर की जिंदगानी. ओम अग्नेय सुपथाराय विश्वानि देव वायुनानि विद्वान् योजस्मज्जुहोरार्णमे भूयिष्ठान्ते नमौक्तिं विधेम स्वाहा. Akash, turn and look at Mom and say, Mom, thank you for bringing me into this world with Daddy side by side next to you. And thank you for sending me to school and giving me a sense of what is right and what is wrong. Thank you for giving me a sense of belonging to our family. Mother, yes, things were not easy for us. There were always challenges, Mom. But Mom, we have gone past. And I'm happy you're here to smile with me, to wish me the best, and to ask God to bless me. Om Anuvratah Pituh Putro Matra
Bhavatu Sammanah
Jaya Padye
Madhumati
Vacham Varatu Shantivam
Swaha.
Om Ma Bhrata
Bhrataram Dviksham
Ma Swasaram
Uta Swasa
Samyanchah
Savrata Bhutva
Vacham Varata Bhadraya
Swaha.
Nishtha bring out Body Akash a little bit in front of the kund and let Mom come, and he will touch Mom's feet, and Mom give Mom a garland, and Mom will garland him and hug him and kiss him. Reverend C. Paul, are you in the audience? Reverend C. Shiv, go meet Reverend C. Paul for me, please, and bring him in the audience. Very good, Kiran, thank you. Bring Reverend C. Paul in. Akash, turn and face your mom. Rehanna, take that. Yes, garland. Lage sarvan ke pa. Go on your knee, Akash. Hey ma, and touch mommy's feet. Lage sarvan. Garland him, mom, and hug him and kiss him. And Akash, go touch the feet of Pandita Gayatri, Pandita Indravati, Pandita Atmanan, Pandita Sai. Touch their feet. Reverend C. Paul, come in, please. धोखे से मारे राजा दशरथ, मत कर सोच विचार, बाण निकाल वहिया से ले। पंडिता सोहन, गालन हिम। बना दो राजा दशरथ, गोद में दे दो मोरा सरवना, तुलसीदास भजे अंधा अंधी। Come up, darling. जगत होत तुम्हारा, लागे सरवन के हे माँ, हे माँ, माही पुकार, हे माँ, हे माँ, माही पुकार, हे माँ, हे माँ। Nolan, did you give him your courtesies? You didn't? Okay. Akash, may God bless you. May God bless you, Akash. And may all your desires when it comes to culture in this city, may all your desires become fulfilled. We all cherish you and we love you very much. Namaste. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Clap your hands. Happy birthday to you and best wishes too. 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 Happy birthday to you. Mahanta. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. From our hearts, we all want to say, we wish you a happy birthday. From our hearts, we all want to say, we wish you a happy birthday. From our hearts, we all like to say, we wish you a happy birthday. Thank you very much, Akash. Son, you may now go on this side gracefully. And Bauji Daro and Bhaiya Shiv Prasad will now take that spot where you were. Bhai Shiv Prasad ji, you'll go on that side, and Bauji Daro will come on this side and face each other. How many years is it, Bauji? You're married? How you all managed to live so long with each other? Bhai Shiv Prasad, did she take good care of you? No, I didn't ask you both. I'm coming to her just now. Did she take good care of you? Bhauji Daro, did Bhai Shiv Prasad give you good leadership? Bhai Shiv Prasad, put your hand this way. And Bhauji Daro, put your hand this way into his hand. My dear husband is 42 years now, we're living together. And I can't thank you enough for the sense of leadership you gave to me. And Daro, I can't thank you enough for the sense of completeness that you have given to me. And Daro, thank you for giving me two wonderful sons, Anil and Amit. Hare Rama Siya, take her around 7 times. Hare Rama Siya, Sangha Kumare Bawaliya, Aju Janakpur mein. Help me, I love you. Aju Janakpur mein. Come, gentlemen, come in front. Come in front. Chip. Pehle Babar jab ghumi Sita. Tell him, young man, young man. जनकपुर जय हो राम लला हो जनकपुर जय जनकपुर जय हो जनकपुर जय जनकपुर जय हो जनकपुर जय राम लला हो जनकपुर जय हो राम लला हो जनकपुर जय हो मोरी जनकपुर में सीता बसत है मोरी जनकपुर में सीता बसत है मोही जनकपुर में सीता बसत है मोही जनकपुर में सीता बसत है राम लला हो विवाह कर आई हो राम लला हो जनकपुर जय राम लला हो विवाह कर आई हो राम लला हो विवाह कर आई हो Give them a garland each. Oh, may our hearts, even in this mid-age, oh Daro, even in mid-age. In fact, you don't know whom I'm talking about. And I hope the people related to this are not watching, but I'll tell you the truth. A distant Chacha and Chachi, when Chacha was blind, got separated. That Chacha was blind and Chachi and he separated. That separation can happen anytime. Watch. It only takes a slip of the mouth. Or these days it only takes a misunderstood text or a misunderstood call. And doubt is born, which we're talking about today. And when doubt is born, ultimate cause for separation steps in. That's why these sanskars that we do on wedding anniversary, don't bother with the cake and the stuff in the bottle. That doesn't do you any good. You connect with God. Don't bring cake when you celebrate your wedding anniversary. Arey, sit down and clasp your palms and close your eyes and ask God for trust and understanding to decorate your mind that the union between you and your spouse may go on unbroken. We sympathize with many people who have lost their spouses, but it didn't have to happen that way. You choose well, you live well. It all begins with your choice. You choose well, you live well. You live well, you live until the final breath between the two of you. Bauji Daro, in a minute, Bhai will garland you first, thanking you for making him complete. Om Samanjanto Vishwe Deva. Let me hear the harmonium, Betty. Let me hear Om. Om Samanjanto Vishwe. Keep going.
Samapo Hridayanino
Samatarishwa
Sandhata
Samudeshtri
Dadhar.
Bhai Shiv Prasad, garland her and clasp your palms as if to say Namaste. She is your goddess. Om Bhauji, you will garland in a moment. Om
Samanjantu Vishwadeva
Samapo
Hridayanino
Samatarishwa
Samdhata
Samudeshtri
Dadhatuno.
Garland him, Bhauji, and touch his feet in holy reverence. Dayananda Gotra Shubhada Aham Bhavantam Abhivadaye. Om. Bhai Shiv Prasad, I'm sorry to remove you now, and I'll put Amit in your spot, and mom and son will go around the fire. It is his birthday and her birthday. I have 3 minutes more. Our honored guest has arrived. Take the ghee container, and mommy, your son will lead you today. You'll put your hand on your right hand on his shoulder. Om bar bar din ye aaye, bar bar din ye aaye, bar bar din ye aaye, bar bar din ye aaye. Tujiye. Live a long life, Amit. Live a long life, Bhauji Daro. Happy birthday to you, ho ho. Happy birthday to you, ha ha. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to mommy. Happy birthday to Amit, make an offering. Om Hiranyagarbha Samavardhagre Utasya
Jatah Padeka Asi
Sadadhara
Vidya Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema
Swaha. Turn and look at your mom. Ma sunao mujhe wo kahani. Take a garden in your hand, Amit. Jisme raja na ho rani. Mommy, tell me that story. Not a story of kings and queens. Tell me the story of how you and Daddy came together and how Anil Body and I were ultimately born. Tell us how you sent us to school, Mom. Sunao mujhe wo kahani. Garland your mother, son. You'll have to practice during the week. Touch Daddy's foot, son. Oh, give Daddy a hug. Lift up, Daddy. Let me see. Let me see if you can lift up. Now, so that I don't hurt anybody's feelings, is there any person I promised to make offerings? I don't normally remember. Sorry? Sorry, say it again? Purnima, okay, thanks. Panitatma will lead us in the full moon mantras. There are just 3, bear with us. Bhauji Daro, thank you very much. Namaste. Son, you give that garland to Panitatmanan for me. Here, Bhauji Daro, here.
Om Agnaye Swaha. Om Agni Shoma Bhyam Swaha. Vishnave Swaha.
All right. It was, but the days have gone. The other day it was Shri Hanuman Jayanti and Shri Ram Navami, but we will do those another time. We're now running short on time. Very nice. You did Ram Navami. Oh, you did. Very good. Yeah, very good. Thank you. I wasn't here. I was someplace else. I see a new way of hugging now. Watch this. I didn't see that in Guyana. I think y'all learned that on Liberty Avenue. Paditatma will come to an end. Clasp palms, all of us. Shiv will move up the chairs later. Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo
Devasya Dhimahi
Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat
Swaha.
Om
Bhurбhuvah Swaha Saviturvarenyam
Bhargo
Devasya Dhimahi
Dhiyo Yo Nah
Prachodayat Swaha.
Om Bhurбhuvah Swaha Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo
Devasya Dhimahi
Dhiyo Yo Nah
Prachodayat Swaha.
Swishta Kridahuti Mohan Bhoga Ahuyate. Whatever has brought me and you to Mandir here, physically in Queens, Jamaica, Queens, and whatever has brought us on Facebook Live and YouTube to listen to this satsang, may our desire indeed become fulfilled. Om Panitatman, Om Yadas
Sakarmano Atyadijam Yadvanyunamihakaram Adnishtat Svishtakritvidyat Sarvam Svishtam Sotam Karotu Me
Agnaye
Agnaye Svishtakrite Sahutahute Sarvaprayaschittahutinam Kamanam Samardhaitre Sarvanaha Kaman Samardhaya Swaha. Idam Agnaye Shishtakrite Idam Mama. Prajapatya Ahuti. Om Prajapate Swaha. Idam Prajapataye Idam Mama.
Let's all stand for the final offerings. Can my daughters and sisters kindly come up? We'll bring the chairs up. Gentlemen, can you all come up close? We'll bring the chairs up. Come up. Bring the chairs up for me, please, Ramdas. Bring the chairs up for me, please. Thank you all very much. We thank Bhai Harun ji for playing today. He's not playing flute, he's playing guitar. And we commend him very highly. He's very skilled. Perhaps I'm thinking of taking him to Guyana with me. He will teach good music. Clasp palms out of us. All is perfect. All is complete. Om Sarvam Ve Purnam Swaha. Oh, bow all of us. Om Sarvam Ve Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Ve Purnam Swaha. Pandita Sohan, give me a helping hand. The short boys and short girls, go up today. If you think you're short, go up. Give them a chance to. These girls don't want to go up. They don't want to be classified as short. Okay? Can you spread out a little bit more, Pandita? Bring them in the middle. Yes. Bring them in the middle. Come down, come down, come down. Vinesh, come down. Come down this way, this way. Very nice. Okay, open up your palms now. Raise your palms. Follow these children. Watch me. They're little today. 10 years from now, they're going to be grown. Om Tanupa Agnesi Tanva Me Pahi Om Ayurda Ayur Me Om Varchoda Varcho Me Om Agneyan Me Unam Tanva Om Medham Me Savita Om Medham Me Saraswati Om Medham Me Devavat. Touching our mouth, may our words be sweet and healing. May we not hurt the feelings of anyone through the words we speak, all of us. Om Vakchama Apyayatam Om Pranashama Apyayatam Om Chashishama Apyayatam Om Shrotam Chama Apyayatam Om Yashobalam Chama Apyayatam. Final prayers, putting your palms together. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Kayana Chitra Uti Kaya Shachishtaya Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Kastwas Manghishto Dirhachidaru Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Abhishunah Sakhina Avita Charitrina Shatam Bhavasyutaye Shatam Bhavasyutaye Shatam Bhavasyutaye Iti Agni Iti Agni Iti Agni Namaste everybody.
Namaste.
Namaste everybody.
Namaste.
Thank you all for coming. All you little babies, go sit around over there that you can lead us in Pujaniyam. No, Neil, you will lead, and our little son, Dr. Pandit Vinesh, will play the harmonium with his sister Ariana. You want to play the tabla? Can you? Do you know to play the tabla? Go sit there in front of the tabla. Satyavesh, lend him your tabla. Kaviraj, you'll have to help him. You play off the mic, but play so he could hear you. Neil, let me hear you, son. Dr. Pandit Vinesh, begin. Pull that harmonium. Sajivo, take a picture. Go close and take a picture. This is our history in the making. Reverend C. Paul and Bhairoop, I saw Bhairoop in the audience. Let them get ready. Get ready. Go. Let me hear you, Neil. Did I hear him say ah? Oh my God, he's copying. Are you poking fun at me, Neil? No, Guruji.
No, Guruji.
Okay, let me hear you. Begin.
Pujaniya Prabhu Hamare.
Help him, everybody. Okay, Neil, that's enough. Aishwarya and Akash, go up and sing from there. Where's Aishwarya? Is she here today? Aishwarya, you and Akash go up, take the mic. Akash, go up and continue. What's the next verse?
Nitya Shraddha.
Huh?
Nitya Shraddha.
I can't hear.
Nitya Shraddha.
Go, Aishwarya. Aishwarya, you have to come every week, baby. Come on, go. Nitya Shraddha Bhakti Bhavana mit kamanae. Okay, pause for a moment. The two jivas, sing the rest of the song for me. You need to walk faster. Sit down. What's the next verse? Labhakari, go.
Labhakari ho bhavanahat Jivadari keliye Vayujala sarvatra ho Shubhagandhako tarantiye.
Pause for a moment. Vidya Niranjan, sing the other verse to me. Walk faster. Sing the next verse to me, children. Renuka, I can't thank you enough for bringing these children every week to Mandir. Tell them the page. What's the next verse? Swartha Bhava. Watch in her book. Go. Swartha Bhavam Pre Idan. Very good, thank you. Give it now to Avinash and Talesh. Sing the last one, Hatha Jor. Pass the mic. Too long, too long, too long, too long. Talesh and Avinash, Hatha Jor. Put your palms together. It means we clasp our palms and we bow our heads in acknowledgement of you, O God. May your grace be showered upon us. Go.
हाथ जोड़े झुकाए मस्तक वंदना हम कर रहे नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे.
All right, pass the mic now to Ariana and pick me another kid there. Ariana and the other one who can sing Pujaniya. Who is able among those little babies? Sing Pujaniya for me, Ariana. Can you? Sing it, Pujaniya. And who? Nala. Ariana and Nala, sing for me. Give them 2 mics. Quickly, quickly. 2, 4.
पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए. छोड़ दे जनपद को मानसिक बल दीजिए.
प्रभु
मानसिक बल दीजिए.
प्रभु.
Give
them a round of applause. Very nice. Watch me. They're little today. They're little today. You give them 5 years. Very, very good. You young man, Nolan, stand up. This is the first time he's at the tabla. He's learning. Give him a round of applause. Very good, Nolan. You're not so bad after all. I thought you were not a nice kid. Well, you seem to be a nice kid. Are you? Are you a nice kid? Okay, very good. Sit down. All right, babies, come off. Thank you very much. We'll take Don from the Yejaman family. Reverend C. Paul, get ready, sir. Kavita, go back to the harmonium and chant for me Om Swasti Pantha. Kaviraj, Avinash, help her sing Swasti Pantha. Help her chant Om Swasti Pantha. Go.
Om Swasti Pantamanacharema Surya Chandrama Saviva
Very good.
Punaritaratangata Janata Sangame Mahi
Om Swasti.
Om Swasti Om Swasti.
Give all those who did Havan today, Akash and Bhauji Daro's family, a slight round of applause. Thank you very much. Akash, if I'm not mistaken, has brought food, and he wants all of you, please, to partake of the food he has brought. And please don't leave. This is your way. Now, Chavez, are we still having what you talked about? Sorry? I can't hear you. A little louder. Come. Which one of them? Raise your hand for me. What's her name? Fiona? Okay, come say something to Buddy Akash and then we go to Reverend C. Paul. Thank you very much. So you four. Bhauji Daro gave me $500 before, and she and Amit have come together to give a second $500. So we have $1,000 at the Gurukula. Go ahead, Fiona.
For those of you that don't know me, my name's Fiona, and I've been dancing with Akash for about
Can you
5
begin
years now.
can you begin by saying namaste?
Namaste.
Say, tell her back namaste. Very nice. Go ahead, Fiona.
So I've been dancing with Akash for about 5 years now,
Mic closer. Closer, mic.
and he's been like a brother to me. And over the years, we've grown so close, and he just means a lot to me. And I'm speaking on behalf of our dance group, Sanasani, and he's taught us so much over the years, and not just dancing, but how to become better people and how to be with each other, and he brought us together like a family. I don't know how I could do without Sanasani, and because of Akash, I've become the person that I am today. And I'm pretty sure I could say for most of us that he made us better people, and he taught us a lot. And I wish you the best, Akash. I love you. Thank you.
From today, can I ask you a favor, Fiona?
Yes.
Is he older than you?
Yes.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, good.
Can you please call him Buddy Akash?
Yes.
Say, from today, I'll call you Buddy Akash.
Okay. From today, I'll call you Buddy Akash.
Go touch his feet now. You, Kiran, and the other Chavez, go touch Buddy Akash's feet. Hurry up. And give him a hug too. Very nice. Go, Kiran. And go, Chavez. Chavez, are you Venezuelan? Huh? Were you born in Venezuela? Oh, you look Venezuelan. Okay, thank you very much. Akash, thank you so much. Oh, I know we made you cry, but that's okay. I don't normally eat downstairs food, but I'll eat today. Now, in our final minutes, Reverend C. Paul, sir, may I ask you to kindly come forward? And I thought I saw Bhairup with you. Where is he? Bhairup, would you care to come sit here with him? I would like to go. Sorry? Bhairup, come please. Reverend C. Paul, namaste, sir. Everybody put your palms. Watch me. Ray came from a Lutheran background. So watch me, Reverend. There is no barrier of religion and ethnicity. This is not a Kuri place. This is a place for everybody. Black people, Kuri people, white people, brown people, green people, yellow people. All people are people. Isn't that true, people? Okay, give ourselves a big round of applause. So as I was telling you, Reverend C. Paul has come from Guyana, Mahikoni, And watch this. He used to know Pandit Usharabud Arya from 1956 to 62. Today he's a serving minister of which one of the denominations? International Gospel Assembly. That gentleman was, I should say, as a Lutheran. And what, 1 minute? He has written a book titled The Anatomy of Race Politics, Economics and Violence Against Diaspora Indians. I've been looking for this book by Chris for a long time. I can't talk about the book because I don't know about the book. I'll get a copy today. Reverend will speak to you for about 10 minutes. And then I'll give 2 minutes to Bhai Roop, my dear brother. Go ahead. Here, Reverend.
Thank you, Panditji. Namaste, everyone. I am very much delighted to be here in your presence, more specifically to promote this book, which is announced as The Anatomy of Race Politics, Economics and Violence in Diaspora Indians. It took me a long time to put this book together, but over 20 years ago, I wrote a series of essays in the Guyana Journal, and some of the students in Queen's College and in Warwick University in England used the material to get their master's degree.
Oh, good.
So the book had gotten publicity before it was put together through the essays. Now, what I wrote about, some of it is first-hand experience of what transpired in the history of our country, our countries, I should say, because I dealt a little bit with India, I dealt with Fiji, Mauritius, Trinidad, Suriname, Guyana, and it's a book that every Indian should have in their home, and other people who would like to know about Indian history. The reason is there are a lot of things that happen that are pulled under the rug, hidden from the knowledge of the searching minds. I believe in this place we have a lot of searching minds, and this book, I tell one gathering just Thursday night, I told one gathering, you got to read between the lines. There's a lot of work to be done. But I've just set the stage and built the anatomy, as I call it, of race politics. What has happened over the years, and we're talking about centuries, lots of advantage were taken on the Indian person or personage around the world. Minority governments take control with military power and depose them, imprison them, massacre them. And innocent people, this is the part that you will be, when you read this book and see the first part, you will be amazed at what transpired with innocent people who were sought out and killed just because they were Indians. More specifically, I come from Branch Road, Maikoni. That's Supply Maikoni. My father owned a plantation. I was born on a plantation. I know what plantations do and what happened with them. But in the plantations in Supply, in Maikoni, there were 10 plantations that were purchased by Indians. And those plantations provided work, a daily bread for villages that were living at Perth. But by 1964, they burned out all the Indian homes.
In Maikoni?
In Branch Road, Maikoni. In Branch Road, Maikoni, from Fortitude to Chance. At Chance, Maikoni, 11 members of the Jaikaran family were visited by the volunteer force, and they were slaughtered with mothers and fathers hugging babies in bed. Babies who cried to disturb them, they shot them in the head, babies. When the British soldiers saw what happened, it moved them to turn around and arrest the real culprits in our history. But all have not been so arrested, and all have not paid the price for the tragedy and the atrocities. This book gives you an insight into what happened, starting with India, starting with ancient history. And if you don't have this book, you don't know a lot of things that happened to your people, your relatives, your brothers and sisters. As an aside, let me tell you that the Indian population is not just you and I who make up Richmond Hill or Guyana, Trinidad, whatever. The Indian population comprise the gypsies. A lot of people don't know that. The gypsies who are mistreated now, right now in France and other places in Europe, They had left India about 1,000 years ago, or a little more, and they have developed themselves as a force to reckon with. They give them names and brand them a lot of acronyms, but they are not the type of people that we think they are. If you look at them and look at their history, you'll find that they have the symbol of the destiny circle that the Indians use. I don't know what you call it. It's a circular wheel.
Ashoka Chakra.
Right.
Chakra, yes.
The gypsies have that as their symbols too, over the years. But they didn't know that they were taking a part of India with them everywhere they go. And among the gypsies, you had Yul Brynner, famous film star. You had one of the artists who was a famous artist. I think it was Raphael or one of them, who was a gypsy also. But there are a lot of things we do not know. And when I started writing this, and I started to get down into the history, I found out there are a lot of things that were hidden from us. And the British and the other colonial powers used that to suppress and to keep us in darkness, as it were, putting one religion against the other or one race against the other. We have had our fill of that. This book is a must in every Indian home. I'm not saying that because I wrote it. I'm saying that because you need the knowledge and the understanding.
I agree with you.
You need to know that. Apart from your religious texts and scriptures, this book should be the next one that you read.
We support that, Reverend.
Remember, it's the anatomy of race politics, economics, and violence against diaspora Indians. I talk about the real Kalapani. The real Kalapani in India, Malabar and Nicobar Islands, where Indians were imprisoned and they couldn't account for 3 million. And that was under the watch of Sir Winston Churchill. He actually restricted food to the Indians in Andaman and Nicobar Island during the war days. And the foods were diverted to Europe. And those 3 million Indians actually starved out. Many of them, they cannot account for them. And that's only the taboo name they give to the two islands. We learn of the Kalapani because our forefathers crossed the waters of the Kalapani. But the real Kalapani is back there. We only have a tail end of it, and the tail end of it continues to this day, where Indians in different parts of the world are earmarked for slaughter, for massacre by thugs who were trained by political aspirants, using the military force against them, actually killing them out. And you'll find at the beginning of the book, I have some photographs of the actual victims of massacre. I do not have the picture of all. If I had a picture of all, I'd put them in the book. So that people will see that these are the folks who suffer so that you and I can move as free Indians. You and I are free because of the sacrifice made by the people in these books. The Jaikarans in Chance Manconi, their story has gone around the world. I had written it in an interview with one of the sisters, and in the interview I give the details of how the British Guyana Volunteer Force walked into their homes and shot them up in bed. The British soldiers were amazed. They were given instructions about how to control Indian population because they deemed all Indians with the Jandi flag communists. And they just go to their homes, bring them out, lock up who they want to lock up, and if they resist, kill who they want to kill. There was a freedom to slaughter Indians without any remorse. And both the British and the Africans that were in Guyana had that kind of right, as it were, to perpetrate massacre. There were eight massacres that took place in Guyana. And if I were to spend the time, I'll talk the whole afternoon about these things.
I understand.
But you have to read. There are other writers. I am not rehashing history. I'm analyzing history. What has not been done by a lot of historians. We need to analyze why these things happen, how they happen, to whom they happen. And then we'll understand how our resilience brought us here, our forefathers brought us here. Pandiji, thank you for the time you have accorded me.
Put your palms together and say Namaste, Reverend.
Namaste, namaste.
Thank you. Take a garland, son. Garland, the Reverend. Reverend, I'm sorry to talk money in the Singhasan, but I need my copy. Okay. But I need a new copy, you know. Yeah, okay, but take this for now. $15. Where can you get a book? You go to Barnes & Noble, This is not going to be $15. Thank you. Reverend, I thank you very much. I just saw Dr. Tara here. I didn't see him earlier. Touch his feet, son. And this Chacha from Essequibo, he's from Essequibo too, by Roop. Garland him. Touch him. Roop, you take 1 minute, and Doctor? Okay.
Doctor first?
No, doctor said he's not speaking. They take 1 minute by Roop. We're terribly against time.
Yeah, all right.
But Reverend, yes, please. Thanks, Reverend. God bless you, sir. Go ahead.
Panditji, Honorable Panditji, we go a long way. We went to the University of Guyana together.
Yes.
And we all are proud of his achievement as an academician, proud of his Gurukula. We are embarked on a new project, the Caribbean Network Enterprise. We are the editors and publishers of these books. We want to rewrite our history from our point of view. We do not want our history to be written only from the British point of view, the oppressors. And this is what we're doing. So we have a number of authors who we will be publishing again this year. But Reverend Chopal's book is the first, and we believe that all people should read this book so that we can prevent these massacres from happening again. I would end with people without a knowledge of its history is like a tree without roots. As soon as the wind blows, that tree will tumble. So please get yourself a copy of the book and do read it. Just don't put it on the shelf. You know, it is written very beautifully in sections. You can read one section at a time. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. It's good to see all of you. You look so very beautiful. My heart is filled with joy in seeing you like this. Namaste.
Namaste. They don't look beautiful every week, but Reverend and you and Dr. Tara came, and so they do look beautiful. Very photogenic people. Thank you, Bhairu. Thank you. God is very kind that we have time to deliver. You know, every Hawan, every Satsang must be followed by a few analytical words taken from our scriptures. Sing with me. Kaho ek baar he mitro sanatan dharma ki jai ho. Kaho Agnivesh baar he mitro vaidik dharma ki jai ho. Sanatan dharma ki jai ho. Vaidik dharma ki jai ho. Vaidik dharma ki jai ho. Arya samaj ki jai ho. Kaho ek baar he mitro sanatan dharma ki jai ho. Vaidik dharma ki jai ho. Arya samaj ki jai ho. That our intellect, our mind may be receptive to whatever is being given out here today. All of you live here in Jamaica, Queens, and our virtual audience on Facebook and YouTube. Would you please clasp your palms? Om Vishwani Devas Duritani Yad Bhadram Yad Bhadram Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Deviyo or Bhadrajano, ladies and gentlemen, people all over the world watching this program here and there, we welcome you to Gurukul this week here. Every week we come, we talk to you, we chat with you, we exchange ideas with you, we interact with you, you influence us, we influence you, and we become one common humanity. Today we are talking about bondage. Reverend C. Paul just alluded to the bondage that, and I'm not talking race and ethnicity, but there's nothing wrong talking about one segment of humanity. So Reverend C. Paul alluded, referred to the bondage that the East Indians have faced up to in Guyana. Right now they're having a replay with the closure of all the sugar estates, or very many of them. And many people don't know, because I go and I know, many people don't know where next week's rations are going to come from to feed the family, where the money is going to come from to buy a pair of boots, where the money is going to come from to buy books for the children to go to school. That's one kind of bondage, social and political bondage. And today we're talking of another kind, a spiritual bondage that has taken hold of humanity across the globe. When we talk of bondage, if you watch me on the screen, we talk of a psychological enslavement. Psychological enslavement, a subjugation, when we feel oppressed by what happens inside of us. When we talk of social and political bondage, we talk of what they do to us on the outside. They chain us. They take our jobs away. They violate our daughter's character. That's political and social bondage. But there's a spiritual bondage in which forces inside of us, they enslave us. They make us feel enslaved. They subjugate us to all kind of emotional disturbance. They make us feel oppressed. They make us feel dominated. These feelings dominate us. We are exploited. They take undue advantage of our willingness to perform in life. They even persecute us. And the point we are making today as the essence of what we want to say is that we must be free. We want to be free, and we must be free. What does Ved have to say? Pull that. Om. Put your palms, everybody. Say after me, Om. Say that. Om. It's God's knowledge, and His name is Om. Vite munchami rashanam. Munchami means I loosen. I brought. You know, I used to be a teacher. I still am. This is a rope. And this rope can bind us on the outside in form of chains. And this rope can bind us on the inside too. And the knot that binds us can be either a loosened knot, not too tight, or it can be very tight. And somebody's saying, put your palms and look in the screen. Give me 1 minute. Would you please look on the screen, everybody, and say, Vite munchami. Say that.
Vite munchami.
One more time, munchami.
Munchami.
Munchami means I loosen. And rashanam, the last word in the first line, means a rope. Look at the second line. Viyoktram. I don't know the name, but those people who plant rice in Guyana, they put a wooden thing over the necks of two bulls when people didn't have tractors. I don't know what the name of the wooden thing is. Anybody can help me? What's the English name? I know it's called jot in Hindi. I don't know what it's called, but you know what it is. Watch. They put it over you, and they bind. And sometimes they put something at the side of the eyes of the bulls. I see they do it to the horses, so they don't watch that way, and they wouldn't want to go that way. And they don't watch that way, and they wouldn't want to go that way. But they put it over you. That thing is called yoktram. Second word, second line. I loosen. I'll call it yoke. Yoktram, yoke. I loosen the yoke. I loosen the rope. Rasana, rope. I loosen the yoke. And there's a last word, niyojanam. I loosen the fastening. And I'll expand it in a moment. Read for me, Agnivesh. Begin with the word ignorance.
Ignorance is a rope.
Put the mic closer to your mouth, son.
Ignorance is a rope.
Say it one more time.
Ignorance is
All
a
of
rope.
us kindly say, ignorance is a rope. And ignorance has one simple meaning, not knowing. When you don't know, think of you going to Paris. You're going on a vacation. And you're in a hotel. You left the hotel to go do shopping. And when you come out, you lose your sense of direction. And you don't know where your hotel is. And you go in circles. You and I are no different from the visitor to France. You and I don't know where our ultimate home of freedom is. And watch. We go around in circles. Look again. Say it again, Agnivesh.
Ignorance is a rope.
Say it, everybody. Look, it's right here. What does that rope do, Agnivesh?
It binds the soul to a false understanding of the world.
Shiv, I'm not hearing Agnivesh very well. Say it again, son.
It binds the soul to a false understanding of the world.
Watch me. How is that false understanding expanded on? You see the non-eternal as eternal. You see this body? Watch. When you go in front of a mirror, it happens to me. I was once a very handsome young man. Why are you laughing, Kieran? If you see my pictures when I was 16, you will run away. Watch me. And when you look in the mirror and you see your sideburns, you think it's going to look that way forever. When a young lady goes in front of the mirror and she sees her rouged cheeks, she says, it's going to look like that forever. When you see the non-eternal, when you shave and you make those long things, I don't know what it's called. Look, it's right there. You think you're going to look like that forever. You see the non-eternal as the eternal, as part of your false overview of the world. Not only that, you see the painful as joyful. One example, alcohol. I'm not attacking anybody, but I need to make reference to this. You see alcohol, or put alcohol aside, cake with that brown thing, I don't know what it's called inside, that runs a little bit, and you taste it. And something that is actually the cause of pain to come, you see it as joyful. You have a false understanding of the world. You have a false overview of the world. And you see impure as pure. And the other day somebody was telling me tilapia that comes from a certain country in Asia, I wouldn't call the name, because I know people are hearing me. They are fed certain things on that farm that whatever is in that fish does you a lot of harm. It's very impure. But when you add masala to that tilapia fish, I'm not here to tell you don't eat fish. I'm telling you that particular fish, you think it's pure. You have a false overview and understanding of the world. And not only that, when that false understanding begins to take a toll on you, on your inside, you become arrogant. Nobody handsome like me. I have a PhD in Sanskrit. Nobody here has it. And watch this. A sense of arrogance comes over me. And watch me. I begin to look down onto people. I begin to think in a manner of condemnation of other people. And when I begin to interact with them, I'm condescending in my words. And I peremptorily dismiss these people. I am arrogant. The false overview makes me like certain things. I have a pair of glasses, but I see Sir Jiwa's glass has a streak at the side of this thing here, whatever it's called, and I like it. And when I like it, I want it. And then I saw somebody wearing thick lens. My eyes are bad too, but somebody wearing thick lens, and I don't like it. I like and I don't like, and I like and I don't like, and I develop attachment and I develop aversion, attachment and aversion and attachment and aversion. I like and I don't like all my life. My life is characterized by attachment and aversion, by like and dislike. But one thing more, this false overview of the world makes me generate a fear of dying. I remember, it's not a lie, when I had, why do you think I shaved off my mustache? It's all white. And when the first white hair was growing here, I didn't have a pair of, we were poor people, I didn't have a pair of scissors. I went till to Zeeburg to borrow somebody's small scissor that I could cut out the one white hair in my mustache because it makes me feel old. I have a fear of dying. And all because, all of this comes about because I have a false overview relative to the world. Read for me, Agnivesh.
We perform actions that
Wait,
bring...
hold a minute. Because of that false understanding, begin now in Agnivesh,
We perform actions that bring us emotional disturbance.
Yes, when I'm arrogant, I yell at people. When I'm arrogant, I talk down to people. And when I go home, watch me, my heart begins to dhak-dhakai. What does that mean, Akash? When your heart dhak-dhakai, you begin to suffer from a guilt trip. I shouldn't have spoken that way. Oh my God, why did I talk that way? And you have inside feelings of remorse and regret. Read it again, Akash. We perform.
We perform...
No, Akash. Read it, Agnivesh. We perform.
We perform actions that bring us emotional disturbance.
And because our actions are flawed and counterproductive, last statement, Agnivesh.
We are born again and again.
That's the final thing that happens to us. And all it started because this rope, watch, this rope is, and every time we engage in these flawed actions and flawed, watch me, the knot becomes tighter and tighter, and it becomes, it's not that it cannot be loosened, but it becomes more and more difficult to loosen the knot. So, Agnivesh, what are the questions?
Can I be freed from ignorance?
I can hear you well, son.
Can I be freed from ignorance?
Say that, everybody.
Can I be freed from ignorance?
Let me get that sweet voice. Even the new guests, let me hear everybody. Can I?
Can I be freed from ignorance?
What's the next question, Agnivesh?
Can I be freed from binding actions?
Repeat that, everybody.
Can I be freed from binding actions?
And the third question, Agnivesh.
Can I be freed from recurring birth and death and the agony it brings?
Say that, everybody.
Can I be freed from recurring birth and death and the agony it brings?
There are a few things we need to understand. What's the first one, Agnivesh?
Our ropes are not perpetual.
Ignorance as a rope is not forever. With all due respect to Reverend C. Paul and by Ray, we are not meant to live in eternal damnation. Our rope is not forever. Read it again. Number one.
Our ropes are not perpetual.
Read the second one.
They can be loosened.
Aha. You young man, Niranjan's brother, come. Not you, the big one. Ganesh, come. Tell me, what is this? It begins with a K, a knot. Hold it there, both of you. Show me you can loosen that knot. Show me, raise it up high. Say, Read the second one, Agnivesh.
They can be loosened.
They what?
They can be loosened.
They what? The ropes. They can be loosened. Watch me. Why I say plural? Sit down. There's one rope. Sit right there. Watch me. There's one rope here tying our thoughts. We are bound in thoughts. Watch me. There's another rope here. There's another rope here. Binding our emotions. Hate is one emotion. We are accustomed to hate. We are bound to hate. And when I hate one person, the tendency is to hate another person. If his agenda doesn't tally with my agenda, we hate, we hate, we hate, we hate, we hate. But go, Agnivesh, what's the third one?
We need knowledge to help us loosen.
We can loosen it. Watch, watch, watch. This knot, this binding knot that binds us to ignorance, to this rope, it can be loosened, but it can only be loosened if we have knowledge. Go to the last one, Agnivesh.
We need a genuine source of that knowledge.
We need a genuine source of the knowledge that will help us loosen the knot of the rope that binds us. And finally, Agnivesh, I'm sorry, missing a word, we. Let me get you, son. Go ahead.
When we are loosened and freed,
what happens?
We will roam freely in the realm of God's joy.
Let me ask you, new attendees and old attendees, do you understand what we are saying? Is it clear, yes or no? Kiran, is this clear, son? Akash, is this clear, son? Okay, read the whole thing again now for me, please. You read for me, please, Kavita.
The embodied soul is bound by selfish desire rooted in ignorance, and he lives in spiritual darkness. Because he is bound, the soul is born again and again. This bondage, however, is not perpetual. When the soul comes into contact with valid knowledge, he is ultimately freed. A genuine teacher, in passing on that knowledge, says to the soul, I free you from the ropes of selfish desire. I free you from all binding actions. I free you from reoccurring birth and death. You will now roam in the realm of emancipated bliss. Nothing will now obstruct you.
You will be born anew. You come to Mandir as much as you can and you want to. But if you don't turn your attention on the inside, you can celebrate Ram Navami every year with pomp and pageantry. You can celebrate Hanuman Jayanti every year. Today, I believe, is the resurrection or Easter, whatever we call it. You can celebrate that every year. You can celebrate Eid every year. But unless you practice, you and I practice real religion, real spirituality, and turn the attention on the inside and analyze how you are bound. And unless you take the manual of valid instructions and you learn how to open up your knots, oh mankind, you will be born again and again. You can be white, you can be Indian, you can be black, you can be Amerindian, you can be Christian, you can be Hindu, you can be Jew, you can be whatever. But unless you do yourself the favor of turning your attention in and loosening the knots, final freedom and emancipation is not waiting for you, O mankind. Kahin khushi hai, kahin garmi hai, bada ajab hai. I got the tune wrong. कहीं खुशी है कहीं खुशी है कहीं गमी है बड़ा अजब है जहाँ का मेला कभी खुशी है कहीं गमी है बड़ा अजब है जहाँ का मेला बशर अकेला जहाँ में आया रहा Asha, read for me.
This world fair is a strange place.
Watch me, this world here is a fair. Everything is displayed. Shops are on display. Houses are on display. Community centers are on display. Tall hospitals are on display. People are on display. Their apparel, their clothing is on display. Everything is on display. So it's a world fair. Read again, the world fair.
This world fair is a strange place. Sometimes we feel joy and we smile. And other times we feel pain and we cry. Oh man, you entered the world fair ground all alone. You have lived all alone. And you will depart all alone.
What do you mean by all alone? Oh, my mommy used to hug me. When I was a baby, my mom breastfed me. My mom bathed me. My mom cooked and fed me. My mom dressed and sent me to school. Mom is no longer around. I'm all alone. Hey, one day you'll be alone too. I'm not asking you to see this very negatively, but you see it on the inside and you prepare to be alone when the time comes. Read for me, Agnivesh.
This world fair is as ancient as the creation itself.
Watch, since the creation was built 1.9 billion years ago, this world fair is going on. Read again.
This world fair is as ancient as the creation itself. It was meant to be a beautiful and pleasant experience.
Yes.
For this fair not to yield bitter experiences, you must proceed amongst people and things with caution, or else you will become entangled in the quagmire of vice.
Continue, Kavita.
While walking around on the fairground, people made different kinds of promises to you, but in the end, no one really helped. Not mother, nor father, nor brother, nor sister. They all turned their backs on you by way of job, marriage, relocation, or even death. No one has come forward as your true benefactor.
And finally, who is there? Avinash.
Everyone who came to the World Fairground liked and bought, with their past good karmas, many pleasant things.
Go back. I didn't hear it very clear. Go back.
Everyone who came to the World Fairground liked and bought, with their past good karmas, many pleasant things. I
want you to say with pain. Say say
I am the unfortunate one. I couldn't buy anything because I didn't have in my pocket any money in the form of past good karma.
Watch me. Why do you think some people are very unfortunate? And they ask, what happened to this God? Why is he so unfair? How come they can have and I don't have? Because they came with money in their pocket from a past birth. And that money is the good karma seeds that they sowed in that lifetime. Which unfortunately, you did. But you know what? If you start sowing now, listen to me. If you start sowing good seeds now, you plant a papaya now. If their yard over there has tons of papaya trees and they get big papayas, and you stand there and say, ooh, how these people have papaya trees? It's easy. Plant a seed, especially near to your old toilet. The tree will get tall and the papayas will be big. And and it's a true thing, at 194 Ocean View, we had so much papaya, because I don't know who planted, but right around that old area. And people used to come and say, Satish, mommy, yes, I feel like eating a papaya. Can you go? Take it. Because she had many on the bench. And she couldn't eat all. You eat too much papaya, you get diabetes. Take it. But plant a seed. Say a nice word to somebody. Do a good deed to somebody. Come in this Monday and pick up 2 sheets and spread. That too is a good deed. Take the broom outside the lobbies filled with dust and sweep it. Don't wait for people to ask you. That's a good deed. And somebody, I remember, and don't feel I'm talking good about my dad, but I remember I was a little boy, and I said this before. A certain chacha, I wouldn't call the name because it's embarrassing. I don't know how Dad found out they didn't have food. And suddenly we had a shop, we used to sell stuff. And Dad came and said, Sampat, my mommy. He said, yes. He said, bring one of your pillowcase to a new one. I'm speaking Guyanese, I apologize. So my mom said, what are you going to do, Sahadeo body? He said, just bring it. And Dad filled it with, I don't know how much rice, I can't remember. And dal. And I see, he said, here, take it, and go cook for your family. I'm not talking about my dad. Okay, I'm not here to personalize this thing, Hassan. I'm telling you, do something. Look for a child in Guyana whose parents can't buy boots and pants and shirt and books for him and say, here, take 20,000, $100. Because you shop on Jamaica Avenue till you drop, and you don't need anything like that. You have a good phone, 7 Plus, and you jump and buy the 10. You don't need it. You don't need, I'm being honest with you, this phone works well. Let me personalize this a little bit. And I was, I love phones. I have a child's mind when it comes to phone. And I went to the Verizon store, and I was ready to pull the door when the 10 came out. And the thought from inside came, Satish, you really need the iPhone 10? And something came from inside, said, not really. And watch me. I did a right about turn, and I went back home. $1,000. Take $50 and send it to a family suffering from a closure of one of the sugar estates. Wales, I don't know, Skeldon, I don't know, LBI, perhaps iFlood. Call up somebody and say, here, I have something for your family. You know what? That will be a papaya seed you plant in the soil of your mind. And when it germinates and grows into a tree and fructifies, meaning it gives fruits, oh my God, you'll taste sweet fruits and you'll be very happy. Anybody agrees with me? Raise your hand. Pandita Indravati is doing her Bal Divas, the Gurukul Bal Divas, but she's in charge. Indravati, I have 5 items from Sanskrit. From Pandita Sai, please make a spot in between to give those 5 items. If you've already ordered, I know what you're going to say. If you've already, if you've already ordered the badges, then, and you can't reorder, it's fine. But add, yes, I'll come to you. But add 5 items from Pandita Sai, and please work closely with her and include them, because we took items. A lot of people, Sir Jiva was telling me, did not put their names on time. And you know, we people never apply for anything, and we're always late, and you know, it's upsetting her, but you know, she has a way to do things. But Pandita, we are here to cater for those up there who can perform, those who are down here who can perform, and even those. I'll give you a chance to speak later. Let's all stand for the arti. And I would like all of you to go hug somebody during the arti and tell them, I wish I can be free. Go touch somebody's feet. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे Tell somebody you wish to be free. जावे पल पावे दुख बिन से मन का ओ स्वामी दुख बिन से मन का सुख संपत्ति कर आवे सुख संपत्ति कर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे पिता तुम मेरे शरण कहो किसकी ओ स्वामी शरण कहो किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा तुम बिन और न दूजा आस करो जिसकी ओम जय जगदीश हरे परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी हो स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सबकी स्वामी ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा ओ स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे putting our palms together, let's pray for peace in all countries of the world. Many countries are suffering from war, from poverty, from no food. All of us putting Om Dyauha Shanti Rantariksham Prithivi Rapaha Roshadhayaha Vanaspatayaha Vishve Devaha Brahma Sarvam Shantireva Sama Shantire Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Raise your two hands, all of us. प्रेम से बोलो ओमकार भगवान की, प्रेम से बोलो ऋषि दयानंद की, श्री रामचंद्र की, श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की. It was Shri Hanuman's birthday. राम भक्त हनुमान की, भगवती माता सीता की, ब्रह्मर्षि स्वामी विरजानंद की. It will be Arya Samaj's birthday coming Sunday. I will say Arya Samaj, you raise your hand and say Amar Rahe. Arya Samaj. Amar Rahe. I will say Ved ki Jyoti, you say Jalti Rahe. Ved ki Jyoti. Jalti Rahe. I will say Om ka Jhanda, you say Uncha Rahe. Om ka Jhanda. Uncha Rahe. Can you please be seated? I have something very important to tell you. Hold a minute. Please be seated. Don't leave. Please be seated. You're going to hug up later. Please be seated. Come. Okay. Please be seated. Now, again, it's not yet out, but watch me. Volume 3. This is volume 2. Volume 3 of this book. Please be seated. Please be seated. Please be seated. Thank you. Okay. Volume 3 of this book, which is not here yet, will be released on Saturday. And I'm asking Reverend C. Paul to kindly come visit us on that day, Saturday. I'm asking Bhai Roop, if he's not going back to Florida, to come visit us on Saturday. Dr. Tara to visit us on Saturday. I would like all of you who are here to come Saturday, this Saturday coming at 10 o'clock. By the time Roti come make the announcement, to come visit us on Saturday and let us study this book for 2 hours. And then we'll feed you a lunch and then we go back home. And then on Sunday morning, assembling at 8:30 right outside, we will wash the street. We have permission to close off the avenue, 94th Avenue. We'll wash the street at 6. And I need somebody to give me a number of a car tow service, because last year 2 cars, unfortunately, they didn't see the notice and we had to have their car towed. So I need a good number. I forgot who we called last year, and to tow the cars away. And then you bring your cardboard or your carpet and you spread it with your chaddar. You boy, what does chaddar mean? Cushion? Oh jeez. Kiran, what does chaddar mean? I'm going to deal with you. Bed sheet. Yes, a Barbician say coverlet. We say bed sheet. Whatever. Bring a sheet, cover it, and bring your kund, bring your ghee, your samagri, your water in a bottle, your glasses, your spoon, and make a little prasad and share. And look at this. If you're focusing on a wedding anniversary, we'll give you a moment. Somebody passed away, we'll give you a moment. A birthday, we'll give you a moment to observe all these things. We have a stage ordered for the outside. And we were going to order a PA system, but Bhai Shiv said he already has a PA system. But I have some professional singers also coming, Geeta and Vijay of the Angels Band, they're coming. So please come and enjoy a social/religious moment. Come join us. Now, that being said, RT is now coming around. 3 baskets, 1 for the males, 1 for the females, and yes, you may now close your browsers, and 1 for the children. 1 for the males, 1